Question 24. Oh, dear sweet God, there's a lot of information here. It's awful. It's the worst. It is. But at least we can take some small comfort from the fact that this is the last of the 1 million inference question asked in this section. All right, so what do we know? We got isotopes released downwind. Isotopes of iodine, tellurium, and cesium. No heavy isotopes. Those isotopes had to have come from the rods or from the core. But they can't have come from the rods because if they came from the rods, we wouldn't have the tellurium. The rods never contain any significant degree of tellurium. And we had tellurium. So they didn't come from the rods. So they must have come from the core. But if they had come directly from the core, they would have had some heavy isotopes, and we found no heavy isotopes. So they didn't come directly from the core. Okay, they had to come from the rods or from the core. They didn't come from the rods because we found tellurium. They didn't come directly from the core because we didn't have any heavy isotopes. So these isotopes must have come indirectly from the core. And then the last two sentences give us a mechanism for that. Steam can easily dissolve these things. Steam may have come into contact with the core, and steam was released. So most likely, since we don't have any heavy isotopes, it didn't come directly from the core. Since we have tellurium, most likely it didn't come from the fuel rods. Most likely it came from steam, which may have come into contact with the core, was released, and can provide us with these isotopes. What is the most likely thing? These isotopes were carried by steam indirectly from the core. And there's your answer choice B. Whew. Yeah, that's a lot of information. But we waded through it heroically, I'd say. So here's the deal with these free videos. They're intended to serve a very narrow purpose. For those times when you're wondering, why is that the right answer? You can just come here for a complete library and find out why it was the right answer. And I hope that you'll find that it was very instructive. Of course, the other part of the deal is that since LSAC publishes all of their tests along with test keys, that means that there's no barrier to entry for test prep. And you can hear the air quotes, I hope. Anybody can, and lots of people have, set up shop and called themselves test prep companies. And they've got the questions, they've got the answer keys, and they just try to explain to you why the right answer is right. And then they charge you money for it? That is wrong. I want to put a stop to it. I want to sweep the legs right out from under them. It is bad for you. It's bad for me too. So if you want to know what the right answer is and why the right answer is right, I want you to be able to come here and find it out for free without paying anybody for it. That's very different from what I do in the paid course. What I think has value about what I do is that I can tell you ahead of time what every question wants from you, what to expect from the right answer, how to formulate a right answer, and then how you can expect wrong answers to sound, so that you know before you ever open up a test book exactly what to expect. And all the practice videos that are part of the paid course are just me putting that theory into practice. It's just the rubber meeting the road. In other words, I'm going to show you, based on what we've done before, how we're going to react when it comes up next time. And that bit, knowing what to do the next time you see something, that I think is worth paying for. And if you agree, I'd love to have you in the course. And if not, that's fine too. Don't pay anybody to explain why right answers are right. Just watch these for free. Enjoy.